What's going on YouTube? How's everybody doing out there? It's a Monday. I don't know if anybody here watching yet. Doesn't show I got anybody. Of course, I know I'm starting a little bit later than normal because we didn't have dinner ready yet. Like, no, don't want to have to go through all that trying to mess with dinner and everything before right is supposed to be going live. So I figured just push it back an hour. It shows I got one person. Hey Randy, how you doing? Yeah. Wednesday's gonna be a fun day for both of us. Got lots of running around to get done. Um, that's good, Randy. Uh, one, I got to be in court. I'm actually getting sued by a collections agency from uh, someone that took over one of my debts and everything. Uh-oh. What'd you do to it this time, Randy? But anyways, I got that going on in the morning. Doctor's appointment in the afternoon. And, okay. Well, you can still push it, though, right? I mean, taking it's a self-propelled. Okay. So, anyways, like I said, I've got court in the morning, got doctor's appointment in the afternoon. I actually was on the phone with my HR person today, and I need to get doctor's release from both doctors. So, depending upon what the doctor has to say Wednesday about my hand, um, I'll go get my damn underwear drawer. That way you can see my shorts. But so I've got to get doctor release from Dr. dealing with the hand, and then we got to go over to the hernia doctor, get a release from him. Got the live stream to do that night, and I've also got my other little toy coming in that's for the other garage. So got that. So I've been actually kind of working over in the other garage a little bit here and there, trying to make room, trying to make sure I don't overdo it, pick up anything too heavy. But I'm trying to get that all straightened out. I've gotten 4 more lights put up. I've still got, let's see, so I got 5 more to go for that one light switch. Uh, so, yeah, like I said, I've got, that's all happening Wednesday. Hopefully, I'm supposed to be back to work Monday. All this is, the hernia surgery is coming up on, I think, 6 weeks. Bingo is going on right now. So I was over there watching that also. Arnie's over there. He's up on panel. Susan's in chat. Yeah. Crystal's in the house. My mom's still eating. Like I said, we got started late on getting dinner and everything made. So that pushed everything back. Yeah, no telling how long that's going to go. But now I did get a couple more splints in. Got them on my hand. It's the as you can tell, it's a metal kind. So got them on and everything. Um, this finger I've got it on normal, but the index finger I got it on sideways because it was wanting to curve inward at the joint. So I figured, have it turned the other way, trying to hopefully get that finger to be wanting to point straight, be back to normal. I've noticed that some of the swelling's going down, which is a good thing. Um, I've had people telling me that the swelling is due to the fact of healing. I'm going, okay, fine. And last I looked, I'm at, let me go back over and look at it. I'm 53 subs away from hitting 1,000. So I've gained about 4 of them today, thanks to Woody's Garage, because he was live. And I know I picked up, I think, 4 of them from just his live stream alone. That'd be that Mikey Yo-Yo. He made the first comment. Or that was, it's saying like 3:38, so he did it probably about the time that Woody was live. I have no idea where either one of our crazy Canadians are hiding at. Probably stuck up there in the snowbank. Or they're having a snowball fight. Or they could be out making igloos. They're trying to, thinking they're Eskimos. Like I said, Wednesday's going to be busy. I got lots of running around. And then on top of that, I'm going to swing by work and everything. Try and give them an update. If I get paperwork, actually, I'm going to try and go to the hernia doctor before going to the other one, see if I get that release. And if the hand doctor, says everything's looking good, then I'll get the release from him. Swing by work, drop that stuff off from Michelle, and that way, then hopefully, in a way, I'm hoping Monday I'll be able to go back to work. I don't know. It just depends upon how my hand is. Do know I need to get back to work. That way I can get some bills paid. Fly, fly, flying around in here right now. The only drawback is when Michelle and I were talking, is that because I've been off work for as long as I have, unfortunately, my insurance isn't getting paid, so I'm going to have to be paying double payments for about 6 weeks, 6-7 weeks, something like that. So probably till the end of June. Okay. Yeah, that fly got zapped. Now if the other one goes in there, yep, the other one just got in there. I tell you, I like this thing. I mean, if you want a good bug zapper, this thing, I mean, when I say good, I mean, it's getting yellow jackets even. Get over here, Doug. This camera's on. And I'm going to see if I can find it. There it is. I know that right now it's getting to be um, it's spring, getting to be in summertime, and this thing is good. I mean, put that in the chat. I'm going to pin it. There we're saying. That little sucker right there, for the money, I I like it. I mean, this thing is, you hear it with no problem zapping these bugs. And I've had it since what, October? Yeah, I like it. I mean, if it's able, to be able to zap a, yellow jacket, even the great big red ones, if it'll take them out and keep on going, yeah. Oh, y'all should. I think it was last week one time. I think it was termites that were out flying around. They actually got in here. About 20 minutes. I mean, this whole white sheet over here had them all crawling on it. Next thing I know is about 20, 30 minutes later, wasn't a single one flying around in here. As they were all zapped. Yeah. All right, Randy, I sent you the link if you want to get up here. That's what Sarah's supposed to be doing, wherever she's hiding. All right. Well, there's. I said that's the. I got the link pinned up there at the top. If anybody wants to go check out that bug zapper, I like it. Hey, Robert, how you doing? All right, Randy. No big deal. But yeah, I guess I'll get my camera set up in the other garage tomorrow. It's gonna be too late for me to try and do it tonight. Try and get over there and do anything. I mean, I could, but I've only got light so far that way, and it's like, nope, I'm not gonna try and do it in the dark. Now, if this hand was back to normal, yeah, I'd be able to carry everything, no problem. I just can't wait till I get back to being normal and I got lots of things I need to get done that I can't. I do know yesterday I wound up going, Saturday or Sunday, one of the days I wound up going out there to the other garage, picked up something. It's like, yeah, that don't feel good. It don't feel good, especially at the spot where I had the hernia surgery at. We had, I think, Stouffer's chicken enchiladas. And right now, I have not been keeping up with the time. And it's like, next thing I know, it's almost 5 o'clock. It's like, oh crap, what are we going to do for dinner? And so I went to the freezer and everything and found that. It was like, okay, we're talking almost an hour and a half. So that's why I figured out I had the stream set up for 6, and now it's going to be a while before food's ready. I'll push it back to 7. And on top of that, since bingo's going tonight, figured that gives everybody a chance to be able to watch that. And I guess once that's over, they'll be in here, see how they're doing. So I guess, they're about ready to shut that down. Hey, Mr. Bill Beckett, how you doing? Yeah, she's shutting it down over there. I appreciate that, Chris. Well, welcome in. Hopefully, you like my content and everything. Because right now, give you an update. Back in March, I had 3 surgeries done in 11 days. 2 of them were scheduled. One was totally unscheduled. I had carpal tunnel surgery done right here. That was done on the 13th. So that was on a Thursday. Took my pain medication and everything. Friday I didn't take any. Saturday I didn't take any. Sunday I didn't take any. But there was a biker benefit coming up, and I already had my mind made up to make something for the 6th. I had the pieces cut, trying to put them in the jig and everything. Pieces were just a little bit too long. Well, I'm going over to the miter saw, trimming them down. So I'm holding the wood with this hand, coming down with the miter saw like this. Halfway there, come up with the miter saw, and the blade caught the wrap here, sucked my hand straight up into the blade, and it cut my hand from right about in here all the way across up to about past this knuckle, cut the tendon off this finger here, and sliced right through the bone right there at the knuckle. So, yeah. Right now, Bill, coverage doing pretty good. I've got to go to the doctor Wednesday and everything. Am I? I don't see myself like that. Hey guys, you tell me, how's the video? Yeah, and also on now the 24th, I went and had hernia surgery. That's what's had me laid up the longest. Is that I can't pick anything up over 10 pounds. And of course, now with the hand, if I hadn't cut the back of my hand, really. Well, this hand is showing okay. Huh. Okay, saying connection is unstable. I'm not on Wi-Fi. I'm hardwired in. That I don't understand why. See, and I don't understand that because I'm seeing myself on fine here. I know we're good. Should be good in the very front room, and need to check the back room. I mean, we haven't been messing with any of that, and I haven't been messing with anything. So I don't understand why. And like I say, I'm not on Wi-Fi. I got Cat 6 cable hooked up. Well, I don't know because I mean it's saying my Arnie is waiting. I don't see it being a StreamYard because okay, now that little thing is going away, saying it was so it should be corrected by now. And Arnie's there it is.
I'm there.
You had that first game rigged.
No.
Yeah.
Hi, everyone.
Thank you, Chris. Yeah, I don't know what was going on with it. It might have been something. Now, it might have been something dealing with Spectrum. Because I actually had, or up on the top, it tells me how long I've been live, how many people are watching, and actually had the little thing up there showing how much my signal was, and it was showing low.
Yeah.
Robert, it's not Arnie's game. It's Hot Dammy Lane, and she's the one that does it.
Okay, I don't know what you did between me going out there, coming back.
Hi, Robert.
I moved both those, and then I came over here and set up. So, but when I came back, y'all were good.
Yeah.
So
I don't know. Yeah, I don't know what it was because we have not touched anything because we got the main setup in the living room, and from there I've got the Cat 6 cable going up into the attic, coming back in the room. As you can tell, that cable, that white cable, that's it coming down into the back room there, and it's going into a Ethernet splitter box.
yeah, you can see the bunny ears back there, and that's the router. But next to it, you can't see is it's a splitter box.
Yeah, it's a little white box and everything got at Walmart. Yeah, you can barely see it there.
Yeah,
Yeah.
right there.
Yeah.
Okay. I got most of my junk put up.
Yeah. But yeah, I mean, I don't understand because it's going in there, and then actually we're plugged in. Her laptop is plugged in on that, and then I've got one that's actually coming out here to the garage, and I actually have one out here to be able to hook up from my Wi-Fi and going for the computer.
No, you did have just a second where you glitched on you froze for a second.
Well, you're doing it some too on your end, like right now. Yeah. See, I've got T-Mobile as far as my cell phone, but I use Spectrum for my internet. Actually, we have Spectrum for TV, internet, and landline.
And yes, we actually have a landline.
Yeah.
Now, does it get used? No.
No.
I haven't even had the annoying the telemarketers call on it.
That's a good thing. I don't even know if the phone's even plugged into it.
Do what?
So I don't even know if the phone's even plugged into it. It might not be.
Unless you undid it, yeah.
Not that I know of.
I don't know, but
That's okay. But
I don't care.
yeah, I mean, yeah, Chris, that's well, we have one. Basically, just as a backup, and it's also the fact that
It was part of the bundle.
right, it was part of the bundle and everything from Spectrum.
Yeah.
We went round and round last year with AT&T. 2 years? Okay.
Yep.
Yeah, 2 years. We
Idiots.
also made a payment, on, I forget which deal it was. They screwed up and applied that money to something else on the account.
Yeah, because there's like 3 different things.
We had
True.
we had internet. It was we had TV.
Dish. We had Dish and the telephones through them.
No, we
No,
we had-
direct.
We had DirecTV and the phone. Internet was
Yeah.
done. Okay, we
Yeah.
did not have the internet with them. Okay, so the only thing we had was DirecTV and the phone line. She wound up making a payment for the phone. They applied it to the DirecTV and turned the landline off. And we went round and round about 3 or 4 days with that. And that last day, since I already had Spectrum internet,
Yeah, but here's the thing.
I actually called Spectrum up and asked them what would a bundle be if I wanted TV, phone, and internet together. They told us the price and everything, and it was what, $100 less than AT&T?
Yeah.
It's like $100 less. And basically, we told AT&T, go shove it where the sun don't shine. We switched over to straight Spectrum for everything.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And here's the thing. Legally, they were talking to Mater for what, half an hour?
Something like that.
Legally, they were not allowed to talk to you. You were not you were not on the bill, and you were not an authorized representative of your mother's.
No, but it's still my mom.
I know, but if you're not on the paperwork as one of those, that person can get fired.
But they did not. I mean, we were talking to them, and the thing is, my mom is tired from Southwestern Bell.
Yeah. Yeah, I can see that, Indiana Chris. But
Yeah, see, now you're still wanting to glitch, so.
okay. So I'll see you glitch and you'll see me. But anyway, hi Arnie. Sorry I didn't say hi when I first got here. And hello to everybody in chat.
But
yeah, we've got Netflix, and that's part of our T-Mobile.
Yep.
I've got Paramount, but that's part of Walmart Plus. I do have Disney because I do like that, and I watch the Star Wars and Marvel when he's not there.
Right. Hold on.
Yeah.
With Paramount Plus, that means we can actually have the Paramount there on the TV in the bedroom. Yeah. Need to get set up.
Yeah. And I have access to a Plex account, which basically that person, if a movie comes out, he has it up on his account within a couple of days, and it's good quality.
Yeah.
So,
All right, Chris. What the deal is? Okay, I looked today. Looked a few minutes ago. I'll look again.
do what?
So I looked earlier, and I'm looking. Okay, right now it is showing. I'm at 947 subs. So okay, so I'm 53 away. So what I'm going to wind up doing is once I hit 1,000 subs, I'll do a video thanking everybody, and only thing you'll have to do is leave a comment on that video. So then later on, what I'm going to wind up doing during a live stream, I'm going to do a wheel, basically a last man standing, for 4 people. Okay. Second, third, and fourth will be getting a set of these mini pallet coasters that I've made. Get 2 of them. Whoever's the last person on there gets a $50 Amazon gift card. There's barbecue.
Hey, barbecue.
Hey,
Now,
barbecue.
because it works like that.
Hey, sweetheart.
Yeah.
That's what that new yarn is turning out to be.
Ah.
Trying to make it a hat. Nope, Addie don't like it. I understand. I do that a lot.
Yeah. So how's it going over there in the shake and bake steak barbecue? Oh, by the way, I've been watching some videos of this one couple. They go around all these little miniature golf courses. And there was one that you do not have to keep score. Everything is done electronically, and there's a sensor or something in the ball, and it knows when it's been hit, and it keeps track. It even knows when it goes in the hole. And I'm going, that is a neat place to go to. And it's not the strokes and everything. You get points along the way.
Yeah, but I'm not ready to go to Florida yet.
No, that one. Yeah, I think that one was in Florida. But
that was the one you told me about. Yeah.
But they did one a couple of days ago, and I left a comment on there.
Thank you, Chris.
Yeah, thank you, Chris. I told him, I'd like to see you try the course on a cruise ship. And it's like, I've been on 3 different cruise ships, and I've played the miniature golf on all 3. It's like, yeah, try playing that out there on the ship when it's out in the middle of the ocean and everything, and you get the sway of the ship going.
Nope. I'd have to be really pissed off to hit a ball on a cruise ship, and then it's duck.
Yeah, and then you hit it that hard and everything, it goes flying somewhere. Guess who's going to be in a room for the rest of the cruise by themselves? And they can't get out.
Let's just say it's the only ball not the only balls I would hit with one swing.
I think so.
Anyway,
Happy Gilmore, yeah. But I mean those are fun. I mean, matter of fact, I still wish I had the picture. Actually, you know what? I'm gonna have to go to my old phone and see if those pictures are still up on it, and maybe download them. Because I actually took a picture of the.
Randy, 3.
But anyways, on my first cruise, I actually took a picture of the ball on the right there on the tee and everything. Posted it to Facebook, my old Facebook, and it says, on the cruise, I'm really getting teed off. Of course, we were still in dock at the time. I don't remember which cruise ship it was that actually had 2 levels for playing on. You actually had one of the main deck there. Then you actually had to go up to the next deck up to finish playing.
Now Maynard's 55 away.
Oh, am I?
Yay!
Getting there. Well, actually, no. It's showing 52. So it shows I'm at 948.
Okay, do you want 2 bottles of cat litter or 3?
2 will be fine for now.
Okay.
I mean, it takes us a while to go through them.
Yeah, thank goodness. But since I'm getting rid of it all tonight,
Yeah.
and that's already got us up to $40.
Carolina went by. I found something over there in Cowtown area to start filming.
Was it that one guy again?
No, talk about Freddy Krueger. No, he got fired.
I know, but it would be hilarious if she was just walking around and, you know, filming just to be filming, and she ran across him. Then she gets to get a civil suit.
Oh,
Yeah.
I gotta mention something.
What's
Oh,
that?
yeah?
I have a fan in this window running off of a power station, and then going from the power station to the outlet. I have power station plugged in. Fan uses 25 watts, and I have 95 watts going in.
Okay. Chris, we have 2 cats, 1 dog.
Yep.
And depending on the attitude of one of our cats, you may get to see her. Because lately she's been playing guard kitty whenever I'm back here. Woo!
Damn. Yeah, it's that cold in there?
Mm-hmm.
Damn.
Why not?
Now,
If you can afford the bill, go for it. I mean, back here it's like 68, 69.
yeah. I mean, right now I've got my AC going. And
Well,
this door here's shut. Yeah, but see, that's a neighbor that moved out.
Yeah, until he transfers the bill to a different address, then the power will stay on.
Yeah.
And with him with whatever it is for the AC and stuff right now.
Oh, well, Randy says he had everything off.
What was the high temperature for the day where you're at, Randy?
80.
He was a high of 80.
80 here too.
It might have been something in the.
He's saying the power was on, so.
Yeah. Yeah, if the power was on, then anybody could have turned it off. All right, you stay safe, man. But yeah, if the power was on,
Have a good night, Chris. Appreciate you coming in. Check back Wednesday. I'll do an update on how my hand's doing
Yep.
and everything. It was 82 earlier. Now my phone's saying it's 80.
saying it's 82 right now. No, 81 in here. It's saying it's 81. Yeah, I don't blame you, barbecue. But yeah, Randy, if the power was still on to the trailer, then someone had to do was go in and flick the switch on.
Yeah.
Until he gets it transferred, a squatter can move. Yeah.
Oh.
Somebody can move in there until he gets that power moved. They can go in there and run his bill up to $800, couple grand. Nothing he can do about it because he didn't get it shut off or moved.
Yeah. And yeah, I bet that coffee is.
I don't even want to think about that.
Now that coffee, I wouldn't even try that. No, if it's been like that for several days, nope. Oh no.
Whew. Okay. Looks like Smudge has gone to hide because your mom went to bed. And I know baby girl's up on top, so.
There's Woody.
Hey, Woody.
Hey, Woody,
Woody.
just to let you know, I picked up, looks like about 5 subs since you went live earlier. Appreciate it, man. I don't have any coffee right now. I had some. It's like, no, I don't need any more. Otherwise, I'll be wide awake later. I'm trying to get back into my routine because hopefully everything goes good Wednesday with the doctor. So I'll be back to work next Monday or Tuesday.
Wednesday.
It depends upon.
No, it'd be Tuesday, and then because you have court on Thursday.
Yeah, different court. Now, the court that she was talking about is from what the city is trying to do.
Mm-hmm.
So I've got that video. That's a video I'm definitely going to be taking. That's actually a jury trial, which was forced onto me. Okay, fine. We'll let the fine people of Venice decide. I don't know if Chris is still in here, Woody, or not. He was leaving.
Yeah, he was on his way out, hun.
Yeah.
Do you have anything stating when your father died? You said it was in like 03?
Yeah. We got that death certificate. Okay, but why would I need that?
To show that you weren't able to, why he wasn't able to maintain the property.
Because I didn't move in here till 15. So I've actually only been back here 10 years.
And I have an extra 2 years worth of violations. Yeah.
What was actually, and of course at that time, I wasn't even considered a homeowner yet.
Yeah, I've got them on the tablet. They're from, I believe, April of 13.
Yeah.
Yeah. So, but that's just the violations. Now,
Right.
the actual tickets we don't have because, yeah. And I sent off that request and I got an email back saying, this looks like a duplicate. I said it is, but I'm requesting more information that I did not include in the previous request. So, because I was on the phone with lady and like literally said, I'm playing copy and paste here and I'm adding here and here and here. She goes, yeah, that works. I just had to respond to that. Are you an idiot or was this a double deal on purpose? So,
But the main thing that they're trying to say is that my mom's car is an inoperable vehicle because they haven't seen it move, hasn't been driven, tags are out.
yeah, we need to take care of that tomorrow.
Yep.
Night, Randy.
All right,
Hey,
take it easy, Randy. Enjoy dinner.
Yeah,
And
we
the
need to.
biggest problem with that car is the fact it's my mom's car, and Crystal and I, we have been going through paperwork whenever we can. I have no idea where the title is. We have not found the title for the car.
Mm-hmm.
found the title for my mom's car last week.
Yeah, but see, I can't do anything about the car. I can't get it registered because it's legally by the state of Texas, it's not mine. And my mom's not going to be able to do it because she can't drive. So I can't really do anything unless I have the title in hand and be able to go do something with it.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
On top of that, they're trying to say it's a Dodge Stratus.
Yeah.
Okay. I don't have a Dodge Stratus in my driveway. And actually, first they were saying it was a Chrysler Stratus. I'm going, nope. I don't have a Dodge Stratus.
Mm-hmm. And there's a special kind of something up top that's missing, apparently.
Yeah. And this code enforcement guy,
Yeah, the lady I was talking to, she goes, well, I can have him call you. I was like, nope. She goes, well, I said, I'm a very pissed off person. I said, and he is the main recipient of why I'm pissed off. And the words that I would say to him would get me arrested. So please no. She understand.
yeah.
But she said he is one of those guys that is very, very he holds on to stuff. So he's got all this paperwork from 2013.
Yeah.
He's got every bit of that paperwork, even though, according to her, they only hold on to it for 2 years.
And the biggest problem for me was October 22 is when I lost my job. I did not get a job until the end of, it was actually January 28th, 24. So between October 22 all the way up until then, I was without a job. And on top of that, I was still fighting my health issues. So physically, some of the stuff I couldn't do around the house. And Crystal, I don't know if she remembers the time, we actually went over to a friend's house. It's like, okay, we got to go back to the house so I can get clean underwear.
Yeah.
It's like, I couldn't even,
In about 45 minutes, and it was, yep, gotta go.
And we were only gone, what, not even an hour before that happened, total time?
It was about 45 minutes, yeah.
Yeah. By the time we left the house, got there, it was probably 15 minutes or so later, we got to go home.
Yep. And that's why I kept towels in the car, just in case.
Yep.
Which now they're in the bottom on the front porch. Hi, Layla. How's baby girl?
Yep, there's the boss.
Yep.
She was a drowned rat this morning.
She got into the shower with you.
Yeah, I was taking a shower, and then a minute later she came in,
Ah.
sitting right beside me.
Checking on you, making sure. But
And then trying not to slip and fall because she's dripping wet, getting the floor wet everywhere.
oh yeah. But the whole reason I was back on the phone with someone was because when I sent in the deal for violations, I'm thinking it's the warning tickets and the actual tickets and the you need to show up at court. No, it's just all the warnings.
Yeah.
And when I was talking to the lady, she goes, "Oh no." He took it as that's just what you want. I was like, I wanted everything. She goes, "Yeah, well, we need to redo that then." So I had to go change stuff. She goes, if I had gotten it, I would have said I wanted it all. But they only take it as the violations, not the actual tickets. So,
But the
Yeah.
bad, now the last time I went to court over all this, one of the things they were stating was the fact that the car it's sitting inside of an unapproved paint booth.
yeah.
What paint booth? I don't have a paint booth.
No, it's not that it was sitting in an unapproved paint booth. It's we had painted it in an unapproved paint booth.
I was like, nope.
Yeah, I told her. I was like, it's factory silver. I said, it's still silver. I said, but, this nice, it's been sitting for 3 years, all the nice wind, rain, tree sap, dirt, all that fun stuff. She goes, oh, yeah. So, saying we got it painted in an unapproved booth. How'd we do that?
Yeah. And, of course, now one thing, come to find out, is that after a tire, now the last time that car was driven, Crystal actually drove it up to Oklahoma.
250 miles.
Right. And parked the car. And that was right before the tags were to expire.
Yeah.
It was running fine. Okay. Well, Mom wasn't driving it. Figured, okay, park it. Don't need to do the tags. Drop the insurance on it. And at the time, I had my car. Had just gotten that pickup truck.
No, we hadn't had the truck yet. That's why I took our car.
Okay.
Because
right.
you needed
I
your.
know. But what I'm saying, shortly afterwards, when we got the truck, so
Yeah.
we let tags in. But my car, the truck, both motorcycles. And that, mind you, that was in early 22.
Yeah.
So, yeah, it's been over 3 years. So the car just sat there. Didn't have a need to drive it. Well, one of the things they got on their, the saying, hey, Terry.
Hi, Terry.
Is that the car, it has not been driven. There's Steven.
Hi, Steven.
Go get the Menard shirt on.
Happy late birthday to the little man.
Yeah. Anyway, it says in there, vehicle has not been driven in 45 days. Okay. My question is, do I have to? Am I required to drive it? That's the whole thing. It's like, all right, so you're telling me I'm required, by the city's requiring me to drive my own vehicle. Why? What makes it where the city tells me I have to do something with my own vehicle? It's mine. The city shouldn't have anything to say what I do with it. All right, then we definitely don't need to see you up on panel.
Nope. YouTube will put up a strike for nudity.
Yeah.
Which
even though it's legal for guys to go shirtless.
topless.
Yeah.
I dare say, baby girl. And she's like, I don't care.
But yeah, but my whole thing about it is that they're trying to tell me, oh yeah, well you haven't driven it, so am I required to? I haven't. My bike. I have not ridden the bike. When was the last time I rode the bike?
6 months? 5,
Well,
6
no,
months?
I rode it, back in, when was it I took the car over to get the front end fixed?
Don't ask me because I'm having to watch out and not take my leg open on the front end of the car.
Right. But that was back February?
Something like that.
January, February, something like that, before we had some decent weather. I actually rode the bike to work because I had dropped the car off to get the front end done. And luckily for me, the shop is just like right around the corner.
Yeah, it's
And
like,
when I say right around the corner, I mean I literally walked. It took me. I couldn't smoke a cigarette. I could light the cigarette from the front door, get over there, and I hadn't even been. That's how close the place is.
yeah. It's
I did that. Got
half a block, one block, one block.
So it's half a block. Just go to this corner here, go down on the next street, and then over to, and then right there.
2.5. Yeah, it's about 2.5 blocks because from us to the main road is 1.5 blocks, and then you have to go another block that way.
Yeah. And of course, our blocks are real short and everything.
No, they're standard size.
But no, that was the last time I rode the bike. So if that was back in February, okay, so March, April, that's already been over 60 days. So how come they're not saying anything? And it was how many months prior to all that I hadn't rode the bike to work?
Mm-hmm.
And right now, I can't because of my hand. It's probably going to be another month before I do that. Now, tags are going out at the end of next month. Am I gonna keep the tags up?
No, the insurance is going to stay up though.
Yeah, the insurance will stay up, but I'm probably not going to keep the tags up because I don't know what's going to be going on with my hand and how long before I'm actually able to physically ride the bike again.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
And I guarantee you, well, it's inoperable because it's tags are out. Hey, Arch.
Hi, Arch.
Hi, Art.
Yeah, unfortunately, that wouldn't do any good.
Yeah. I mean, you can try it, but I don't think it's going to work.
No.
Okay. It's like what Robert says. You get flagged. But,
Arch has enough going on. He doesn't need to play robot either.
yeah, you're robotic. I don't understand why, because you're hardwired in. Mine was connection.
Part of it's because of how my voice is and how the mic is picking that up. Because I still have that scratch.
No.
Hi, 3Bs.
Hey, 3Bs. No, you're freezing up.
Might be the weather outside, hun.
I don't know, but like I said, you might need to check your connection on the laptop. Make sure it's all connected good.
Yeah. I'm going to give it a few more minutes, and I'm going to hop off and start with the trash. So.
Yeah, like I said, even the audio is being robot style.
then
Well, now I'm getting it from Arnie also. I don't know. It might be on our end. No, I'm not hogging the bandwidth.
okay, you roboted for just a second.
Okay. Did you mute my mic? All right. What happened there?
I remember I'm an admin and I'm coming in under you, so I can literally do just about everything that you do.
Yeah, almost right.
You have to unmute it, Arnie. So
I don't know what's going on. It could be because, like I said earlier,
yeah,
they mentioned it. I looked up and where it shows how much time I've done, and right next to it, of course, it shows how many people are watching. But right next to it, all of a sudden, I got the little icon showing the bandwidth, and it was at the bottom.
Yeah.
I like that, Woody. I like that. But yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and go and get some of the trash done and the cat litter. So
All right.
pray for my sinuses because you may be taking out the kitchen trash.
Hi, Crystal.
Bye, guys.
But no, I got no idea what's going on. It could be something dealing with Spectrum Internet. So that I have no idea on. But yeah, like I said, this Wednesday is going to be, it's really going to be a fun day. A lot going on. And like I said, I've got, tomorrow I got to spend quite a bit of time in the other garage trying to get that all ready for my new toy. And it's something I actually ordered on the 2nd. But for some stupid reason, I don't understand why, Amazon had not shipped it. And then all of a sudden, I noticed that the price on it jumped up. About $175 more than what I bought it for. So I kept waiting. They're telling me, oh, we have an estimated shipment of around the 15th of May. So what? You mean tell me it's going to take over a month to get here by the time I ordered it? No. So I looked online. Oh, they had 8 of them in stock. Okay, fine. They got 8 of them in stock. You'll be able to pick one out and send it to me. Hey, Shaggy.
Hi, Shaggy.
Shaggy, a true person with a Coleman stove is going to use liquid. They're going to use the liquid fuel, not that butane. But I don't remember what I was just talking about.
Yeah.
Hey, the internet thing is popped up again.
Layla.
The connection is unstable. So I know it's the internet that something's going on with the internet I've got right now. Well, I do know that last week, yeah. Oh, you're talking about that little small single burner. Okay. Yeah, those are okay. Anyways, I know last week we had a little bit of a brownout, and all of a sudden I noticed that the internet was running really slow. What are you cackling about now?
I scared off a scammer. They heard YouTube playing in the background, so they thought they were live on YouTube.
Ah. But yeah, and see that okay, yeah, the Amazon. So that was the main reason why I ordered it, because thinking that the tariffs were going to go up. But like I said, I went up looking again, and it was like $175 more than what I ordered for, and they had 8 of them in stock. I called up Amazon customer service to find out about it, and they said, yeah, they're going to expedite it. A couple of days later, Crystal calls them, and they had, because I looked like last Thursday, and they had 5 of them. Friday, they had 4 of them. So I'm going, okay, fine. They shipped out 1. Mine hadn't even been shipped yet. So we called him up, asked the guy why, what's going on with this? Why is mine not shipped? It's been over 3 weeks. And he said what he could do is if I cancel the order and reorder it, he'll give me a $100 Amazon credit. I'm looking at it and everything. It's like, I want an email confirmation of that before I do it. So I got the email and everything. Says, yep. That way, I want to make sure I have my T's crossed, my I's dotted. So I canceled the order, reordered it, and it actually was cheaper than what I ordered the first time. I got the email, I think Saturday or Sunday. Oh, it's been shipped. It'll be here Wednesday. Yeah, Arch, that's the whole thing. That's the main reason why I want it. Yes, this is something made in China, but it's something that, Arch, I guarantee it, you would even want one. You would have fun with it. But it's designed to go over in the other garage. Talking about the solar panels?
Layla, no.
Solar panels are still about the same price.
No. Oh. Ow.
I can go take a look at. Because I have been looking at something else. That's it for that. That one's not cheap. Because one thing I've been looking at is getting a different charge controller and inverter. I've been looking at getting one that is what they call split phase. And what that means is it will, it's got a built-in inverter and charge controller all in one. But most of them are 48 volt, which I'm not set up for. I mean, I could, but I'm not there yet. Now their overall pick is the lead time. That's 24 volt, 3,000 watt. I mean, it would do everything, but I'm not set up for 24 volts. I'm still 12 volts. Trying to see if I can find one on here that was. If I was set up for 48 volt, I'd go this one. Maybe. But I'm not sure because I've never heard of that brand. But it's 6,500 watt inverter. It'll do either split phase or single, which means I can be able to have 120, 120, 240, or just 120. But most of these are all like here's another one. It's all set up for 24 volts or 48. And I'm not 48 volt yet. I mean, I'd like to, but I'm not. I mean, I could right now if I wanted to, because I've got 4 batteries hooked up. Got 2 more still in the house, which would get me up to 6 total. And then I'd have to do a lot more rewiring for all that. But the main thing I want to do is eventually I do want to be 48 volt, but I got, as they say, baby steps, baby steps, baby steps. And right now I'm here, and where I want to be is up here. The biggest problem is getting up there is got to have money. Without working, got no money coming in, it's hard to buy the stuff.
Yeah.
So that's why I'm hoping Wednesday, the hand doctor gives me good news and everything. That way I can be able to get back to work and start getting money coming in, get caught up on my bills, get that all taken care of, and get. I've got like 6 different firms right now. But a couple of them are almost paid off. And one of them is like $60. So I can get that paid off in no time. My credit cards, it ain't gonna take that long to get them all paid off. When I get back to work, 3 months. All right, Shaggy, you go and enjoy them fajitas. Appreciate you being here.
Nice, Shaggy.
Yep. So hopefully, 3 months from now, I'll be able to, hopefully by then, maybe I'll be at 48 volt. system. I'll have to redo my battery bank and everything. Talk about getting one of those. Hey there, CMC. How you doing? Haven't seen you in a while.
Hi, CMC.
So Woody, you talking about getting what that Chevy one wire alternator? Or that you say GM? I can do that with almost any of them. I can do that with Chevy. Can do it with a Ford. Can do it with a Chrysler. Grand Central Terminal. Get the hell out of here. Yeah, well, right now with the solar panels and everything I've got, I mean, I've got 6 of them. I've got 600 watts that's coming in, and I looked at one time. I'm putting in like 32 amps of power. It's like, I mean, because I turn the lights on, and boom, of course, I'm pulling a lot of energy, so that charge controller, it goes up, and you can sit there and watch it slowly come down. And that's mainly because I'm running all my lights and everything, and they're nothing but 12 volts. Matter of fact, I can show you what I wound up buying. What was that one thing? Yeah. Oh, I got one of those left in stock right now. It's a 6,500 watt split phase. It'll do 120 and 240. Yeah, 6,500 watts. That'd give me. Hell, that definitely would be powerful enough to be able to run my air that 2-stage 80-gallon Cobalt air compressor. DeWalt, I think, does have a weed eater for their battery line. I'm not sure who makes it. You know, but Woody, that's the lights that I'm running. It's an 8-pack of them for $40. Yeah, $5 a piece, but it's all 12 volts. So right now I'm running, I think 14 off of one switch, and I'm running I think a 15 amp fuse in the fuse block. What I would suggest as far as a weed eater, okay, you're running, yeah, those are nice. And like I said, matter of fact, Woody, I'll do a video tomorrow out there in the garage showing how much they put out. Actually, I've done that. I did a live stream actually out there in the other garage where everything I was totally off grid. So that's the whole thing about that garage. It's off grid. There's no electrical cables going to it. Everything is run totally off the solar panels and batteries. Okay, so CMC, let me ask you this. What is wrong with the Ryobi one right now? That's the question I would ask is, and since I don't know if Arch is still in here, he's a guy that can help out also because he does small engine repairs. But he doesn't do the battery operated. He doesn't like them. He gotten that sophisticated yet. Okay, so you've got a well, probably an 18 bolt. That's still 18 bolts. Still got well, Archie, you don't want to get that really sophisticated once you get your makeup put on. Well, I mean, my Cobalt that I've got, it takes the was it the 080? I think it's the 080 trimmer line. There's nothing wrong with that. I know you've got the thicker ones out there. I mean, I could run that in this one, but I'd have to shorten it down about 5 feet because it takes up that much more room. Now, it depends upon what kind of weeds you've got. You may have to switch over to, now, you could try a different type of line. Is yours taking the 080? Because now Art, back me up on this, please. You've got the round ones, but you've also got the ones out there that are square that actually will help in cutting. And there's even the ones out there that looks almost, if you look at it straight on, it looks like a Torx bit. Hey, Uncle Mark. Oh, that's not good, Mark. Well, hey, I'm glad you got it figured out what's wrong with it. But yeah, as far as something like that, I mean, you've got the different trimmer lines. Now, I don't know if there's an available option. Yeah, that is crazy, Arch. I mean, well, now, if the ignition switch just went out totally, it's going to kill power and everything. So that would, I can understand that. But I was going to say, I do know that, yeah, you can't use a bigger line. I've done it on mine, but I've had to cut it down about 5 feet shorter than normal to make up that extra space. But it really didn't work out that good. It actually likes the thinner stuff. But you said you're in the DeWalt line. Okay. Which DeWalt battery line are you in? See what I am going to do. Let me. Oh. Let's just say. Well, that's not bad. Oh, I wouldn't get that one or that one. Okay, so 20 volt. Okay. I'm trying to remember. Now I don't buy DeWalt. Isn't that what's sold at? Only at Home Depot or Lowe's carry DeWalt. Because for me, I like my Cobalt and everything, so that's Lowe's. And of course, I've been getting into the Bauer lineup. That's Harbor Freight. Okay. Arch, what's your thought on the DeWalt string trimmer? Let me see if I can find one at Home Depot. Homer Depot. Oh, wow. That is not cheap. They are proud of that one. And that's the main reason. Hey, money, money, money. Oh, hang on a minute. Yeah. That's the only, that is the only thing. All right, it's on its way. Wait till money gets here. No, I was looking at it, and now Home Depot, they've got a 14-inch DeWalt and the 20 volt, $179.
I'm not quite sure how to help you with that.
Who yanked her chain? Tell that biatch to shut up.
I didn't even say anything.
I didn't either. Nobody called her name either. Yeah. But now Arch, right now, I was looking over there at Harbor Freight, and for the Woody, we gotta meet up. You gotta let me know where we can meet up somewhere in the middle between where you're at up north and me down here south. We gotta find a place in between. That's probably what's going on, Arch. But yeah, CMC. Yeah, like I said, I gotta wait till Slowpoke gets in here. That way I can get back over to the Homer Depot website. But like I said, they got a 14-inch. I think it's $179. Tell you what, we'll do this. All right, so you've got that one there. This crazy guy here. But you, like I say, you've got that's the wall. It's foldable string terminal. It's tool only. So no battery and no charger for it. About $179. Okay. Yeah, I know that's good and everything, but damn, that's expensive in my book. So what I was looking at, let me go back over here and find it.
Oh,
Yes, Arnie? True. That's the whole thing, Art. You got to be in that battery. You got to be in that battery line, not the tool, but the battery line. So to me, now I'm already in the battery line, so I don't have to worry about it. It wouldn't be all that expensive. You got the Bauer one, and ITC member, $45. Now, yes, tool only, so you're going to need a battery and a charger. Pick up a battery and a charger pretty cheap. And I'm already in the Bauer lineup, so yeah, I mean, when I've got the batteries and I've got the charger.
Last thing you need is to go with another battery line.
Now,
hi, mommy.
Hi, Arnie. Hi, everybody.
so yeah, that's why now I did mention that I might go to another battery line. I might be switching over to the blue Hercules.
Why?
One thing, they're coming out with their tools right now that seem to be just as good, lower cost, and same warranty as Cobalt in 5 years.
But you have so much invested in Cobalt. I mean, your money, do what you want, but I'm just surprised you would even think about that kind of a route.
Well, it's simple fact is that most of these tools that I've got of Cobalt are getting close to 5 years being old.
Yeah, this is true. Yeah.
So,
But at this, you don't use
anything
them all
go
that
wrong
time,
with
though.
them, I'm SOL. It means I got to go buy another one. If I got to buy another one for that price, I might as well just, start buying once these do start going out, probably going to be going with the Hercules line.
Yeah, but at the same time,
Right.
with all the batteries you have, I mean, it would be cheaper just to go buy an impact driver or a drill or something versus having to buy the battery and a charger with it.
Well, I mean, I've got 3 drills, 3 impact drivers, but it's everything else I've only got one of. I've only got one half-inch drive impact. I've only got 1 3/8. The jigsaw, the trim router, the weed eater, the heat gun, circular saw, all that kind of stuff. Yeah, I've only got one of those. But simple fact is, they go out. That means I got to pay. Go buy a brand new one. But if the Hercules one got the same warranty, and by the time I buy the tool, battery, and charger, and it's less money, which way you think I'd better be going?
I understand that. I'm just talking about because you have so much invested in Cobalt already. But
Oh yeah. Well, that's only because at the time, Cobalt. I mean, Harbor Freight did not really have the Bauer, and they didn't have the Hercules. And if they did, they weren't as good. But now they've gotten to be better, and everybody's saying, yeah, the Bauer and Hercules are getting to be up there like Makita and DeWalt and everything.
How's your hand doing?
It's still attached.
Well, at least it's still attached.
I did order a couple of different, I got the metal splints.
Mhm.
They're just for the fingers, and I got them on, because that other one, I kept have to get it adjusted and everything. It did not want to stay in place.
Ah.
And on top of that, the index finger at that joint where it cut, it was actually getting bent inward. Instead of being straight, it was being curved over. That's why I've got as you can tell, I've got that one turned one way, try and keep it straight, and then this one here, try and keep the middle finger from, make sure it's straight. But yeah, Arch, I mean, that I can understand, because that's what you're doing. You're using your tools as a living to make that money repair those engines. Mine, I'm just using them whenever I've got a project I'm going to be working on. Mine are more for DIY. Now
Yeah, I was gonna say it's a different ball of wax if you're using them to make a living versus just making them for your own pleasure.
Now I'll admit, at work, where I work at, now we're using the DeWalt, but we're using 12 volt as far as the drills and everything.
Crystal.
No, she thinks she's a gypsy trying to mummify me.
Well, the way you bang things around, you need extra padding. Hi, sweetie.
But I mean, that, of course, that's the whole thing is, I mean, yeah, CMC, yeah, I know it's not that bad a price, but then you got to look at, to me, the way I look at it is, do I have, how much is it going to cost me to go to this other battery line compared to sticking with DeWalt? Is it, you got to start weighing all your options there.
Right.
I mean, that's the way I look at it. I mean, now if you're going out every single day and you're doing yard work, yeah, you're going to want to spend that money for something really good. But if it's something for just yourself, DIY, you're going to use maybe once a week, once every 2 weeks. I can't just, to me, I can't justify spending, say, almost $200 for something when something over here for $50 is going to do the same thing.
True. All right, I just put those proof sets there just to have something to look at versus a blank table. Because the way I have this set up right now, I have my camera.
Okay, now I'm looking at those.
Yeah.
And so what's the difference between them besides?
59, 58.
Okay. So why is the 58 $10 more?
Because when you 58, 57, 56, the later you go in years, the prices really start jumping. This really isn't a jump. Now you get down to, they would probably stay at about 45. I have these actually a little under gray sheet, because gray sheet is where dealers want to buy them. They want to buy this at 40 and they want to buy this at 50. So they usually buy back 90%. So they would want to make around 60 to 70 on these. I've almost got them half price compared to what retail would be on these. But if you look at a 1936, that's a first year proof set, it's $6,700.
Wow.
If you, even a 1955, is 150. When you get into the 54, it goes to 300. The 52 is now 400, and it just jumps.
I must be having problems with the internet. Because even money is, I see Arnie kind of doing it. And I mean, I know I had people say I was, glitching here and there, and I've been hearing money doing the same thing.
My headphones are going in and out, so it could be because.
Well, no, I don't think it's just you. I think because I've had problems on my end for twice now. I've actually had the little thing come up saying, basically saying the internet's not good.
Are you having bad weather?
Nope, not right now.
Yeah. But anyway, that's the difference in the price.
Right.
As the further back the years go, the more expensive they get.
Right. Now, CMC, one thing I was going to say is, or I was going to ask you is, what is the battery? I know you were in the Ryobi. Now, what voltage of Ryobi? I don't remember. You said you're a 20 volt DeWalt. So what battery line are you in on the Ryobi? Now, Ryobi is supposed to be your DIYer. It's supposed to be for those that, do your own stuff at the house. It's for the homeowner. I know that Ryobi is DIY. Rigid is kind of your prosumer from what Home Depot says. Like I say, I'm asking all this. Okay, so you got the 20 volt. Now, the 20 volt max, is that DeWalt or is that the Ryobi? Because I know you said you got those two. Because I don't know if Ryobi got 20 volt or not. Like I said, I'm not familiar with them since I don't have them. Okay, so you got some 20 volt DeWalt, but I know you said you had the Ryobi. So what battery size is your Ryobi?
Probably 12 volts, just guessing.
It could be 12, could be 18.
I mean, yeah, I guess it just depends on if you want to spend the extra money for the extra voltage, really.
Yeah, I mean, that's the whole thing there is, let me go over, because I know Ryobi is Home Depot.
Come on, focus. Oh, you focus. There we go. Not bad.
Okay.
Okay.
There must be something going on with the internet, because even right now, me searching and everything. Okay, so he's got the 18 volt. Okay.
Probably got to reboot the modem.
Yeah. Now they've got the now they got the 18.1, 18 or it's 18.1 plus. I guess that's now they do have that. Saying how you get it for free. Yeah. So let's see what they have to say. This is get this item for free with a qualifying purchase. I well, it's not saying what you have to buy. Hey, never mind. You have to buy the walk behind push mower for $399. That's okay. But now if it's 40, it's 18. I mean, they do have the Ryobi One Plus HP. I don't know if it's the same as far as what you've got. Uh, okay. Now, what you said you've got the. So you're not happy with the Ryobi. That's understandable. I mean, some people will like it, some people won't. Like I said, now the Walt, they've got tool only. There it is. I mean, like I said, 179 bucks. And if you're already into the 20 volt max, which you say you are, then there's that one. That way you can stay into, you know, only 2 battery lines. That'd be the easiest one to do. I'd go to the store and see if they've got a display of one. I mean, they should have one up on display. Get with a, customer service, person there, one employees, and talk to them. Hey, I had the Ryobi. I didn't like the way it felt. I'm in the DeWalt 20 volt line. I would like to take a look at it, see if I like the way it feels and everything. They got one for show and everything. They'll get it down and hand it to you. I'd do that. I'd go into Home Depot and just say, look, this is what I want. But I don't know if I want to get it because I don't know if I'm going to like the way it feels. Called a test drive. Yeah, I mean, I'd do that. I mean, I'm trying to give you options. I mean, to me, like I said, I'm not into the, I've only got one DeWalt tool. That's this little air compressor, and I haven't used it I don't know how long. That's all because I can't afford the damn batteries for it. That's the main reason why I got this Fortress air compressor and everything. I like it better, and it's a lot quieter.
What broke?
But like I said, for me, yes, I'm stuck in my Cobalt line, but I am going Bauer. I mean, for my other garage, I'm buying nothing but Bauer tools for over there. All right, y'all keep it going. I'll be right back. My bladder's hard, so I'll be right back.
Oh, shoot. I was just getting the fan out my window because it's getting a little chilly in here. And believe it or not, I had my fan plugged into a power station. Fan takes 25 watts. Then in return, I had the power station plugged in for recharging, and that takes 95 watts to use. So practically I was having 50 watts going in and 25 watts going out. Yeah, so the power station is fully charged. I'm in Wisconsin, CMC.
No, not our party is not in charge. No party. This you're not going to be doing ZZ Top having a party on the patio.
Oh, Chicago, I'm not too far from there. About a little over an hour away.
Yeah.
And I don't plan on going there either, from what I've heard about it.
I don't want to go there. And I don't even want. For me, I try to stay south of the Dallas County line. If I ain't got to go to Dallas, nope.
Is Dallas that bad?
Dallas ain't bad. It's damn stupid, crazy drivers they got up there.
Yeah.
They don't care and everything.
In fact, I watch a YouTuber that's in Dallas. It's called The 8-Bit Guy. Deals with vintage computers.
I mean, yeah, people in, yeah, yep, it's still away. All I gotta do is keep plugging away at it, and I'm gonna get there. Yeah, we gotta go up to Dallas and everything. Yeah, I drive. Crystal gets lost. She damn near wound up over in Arkansas one time coming down here.
Almost got hit by a mail truck one time. I had the right of way, going with the light, and say this person of color decides to whip around the corner, thinking they had the right of way.
Oh, you want to go to Circuit of America? Hope you got a good toll tag, because you have to take the toll road out there. That's one thing I did not understand, is why they would actually put that out there on a toll road. Now there might be other ways of getting out there, but the easy and main way, right off the damn toll road. But yeah, that's where Circuit COA is at. And the reason I know about it, because I know someone actually went down there, and they actually had in the biker community world, it's known as Rock Rally. It's Republic of Texas Bike Rally. And I've been to one, and actually I've only been to once. They always have it down in Austin, but usually it's been at the fairgrounds. For some reason now they have it at COA, and all I know is that for me, one on time I went, and the only reason I went was because ZZ Top was playing. No, I'm not going to do a 24-hour live stream. Actually, I could do a 24-hour live stream. It'd be on YouTube only. It wouldn't be on StreamYard. I like to do a 48-hour live stream.
I used to go 4 to 6 hours.
Now, the only person I know of that, the only problem on that CMC is I got the camera out here in the garage. I'm in the house when I go to bed. Yeah, but now Jeff from Den of Tools, yeah, he'll do a 24-hour when it's Amazon Prime Time, the Prime days. Oh, why not? There's a sound of a V-twin rumble. It's like, ugh! I can't do it. Yeah, I'm not putting the camera up in the bedroom. She's got the one for the back room. I got mine right here, and I've actually got one set for the other garage. There's Sarah. There's our other crazy Canadian.
Hi, Sarah.
You can do it, Robert. And she complains about my snoring. Ah. Well, I'm fixing to shut this down. Besides, I started an hour later than I normally do. That's only because we didn't have dinner ready. That Elaine starts hers at 5:30, so I was over there watching for a while. Oh, that could be it, Robert. No, probably wasn't Sarah. It's probably Sonny and all that gas he's got. That's good, Sarah. Arnie, you got any final words?
I hope everyone has a good night, and hopefully tomorrow I'll be live.
All right. And Crystal should be live Friday. Actually, no, I'll be live Wednesday. Give everybody an update as far as what's going on. As far as what the doctors, both doctors have to say. And everything. So Sarah ate something and's been disagreeing with her digestive tract now. Good thing she's not up on panel.
I had a bacon sandwich this morning, and The bacon had little round spots on it.
Oh, pepper.
No, wasn't pepper. I think it was moldy.
Ooh, that's not good. Hey, well, at least you're getting your free shots of penicillin. But, all right. Anyways, I'm gonna shut this down. I'm gonna finish up on the trash and everything. These guys' belts going on. Hell, I felt that through the desk with my speakers. Anyway, he should be live tomorrow. So go check him out. And I'm going, like I said, I'll be back Wednesday, give everybody an update on what both doctors have to say and all the other fun stuff I got going on. So everybody, y'all stay safe. God bless. And y'all have a good night. Catch you on the next one.